In last video, we see how we can use array in JavaScript. We declare an array where a equals to, then we provide name like Rahman, and then we provide age, then we provide city, which is Delhi. Okay, and after that we close this. Okay, but if someone which is don't know Rahman and Delhi, okay, what he considered Rahman as a name or place or something else. Okay, and also he don't know about Delhi. It is a city, name, word, or something else. So for better representation of data to store, we use object. Object is nothing but it is an advanced version of array to store data. For example, if we create an object, we use var similar as array, then provide variable name, and after that we instead of square bracket we use curly bracket. Then we here we have index number 0, 1, 2. But in object we directly provide property name, a name, and then colon, and after that we can provide name Rahman, Man. Okay, then close, and after that we have to separate with comma. This is property name and this is property value, and after that we use age as a property, then colon, then after that it is a numeric value, that's why we don't need to provide in double quote or single quote, just 22, and after that we use comma separator. Then we have city, then we colon and provide Delhi. After ending of data, we don't need to provide comma. We just close this curly bracket. This is our object. We use object to store data or related data with property name and value. And in array, we use value and store in a particular index. Okay. Now we will see how we can use object in JavaScript. Okay. Now we are going to use object. For that we have to just declare a variable var and then a, and after that equal, then curly bracket. Here I use name, fname. We can provide name according to our need, but we cannot separate with spaces. It may be in camel case, or you can use underscore, and you can also provide number, but you cannot separate with wide spaces. Okay, fname, then colon, and after that we provide the value. First is pro, then comma, then l name, then colon, and after that learner, then comma, then age. Age is nothing but 20, then comma, then after that we have city. City, New Delhi. Delhi. New Delhi. Okay. Okay. This is our object. Now we are going to try to print this in document.write. Just do that. Document.write, and after that we use a, and let's save. You can clearly see this is printing object and object. We in our earlier video we see if we are trying to print object in document.write, it print object and object, and now you can clearly see this is. But we can print in console. Okay, we use console.log, and after that we use a. Console log is nothing but it is used to debug our code. If there is any problem and it's not show in here, then we can use console.log. Okay, now just here come to the browser and double click on it, click on inspect, and after that you see this is our console. If you want this in a this way, you can also do that. Okay, now just go to this. Here you can see it is now again printing object, but you can just open it. Here you can see age, then city, then first name, then last name. Okay, this is how you can use. But if I want some particular value, then we use just console dot log, and after that we provide a. If I want fname dot fname, just provide dot fname lname. It will show you the particular data. Okay, now let's see. You can see bro is printed. If I concat plus and then space, then plus again, and then a dot lname. Now let's say, you can see if I remove this, just use, and now say, you can see BroLearner is printed. Okay, if I want this in our document.write, we can also do that. But we can use to print object value with the help of dot operator. I remove this. Okay, now I use document.write and just save. You can see this is printed here. Okay, okay, you can see if I want to use age, just I remove this a dot age. Now let's say if I want city, a dot city. Let's say, okay, in an object we can also include array. For example, if I have something like movies, and then colon, and after that we have array, list of array. For example, infinity war, comma, civil war, civil war, comma, winter soldier, winter soldier. Okay, now this is our array type. We can store in object, we can store arrays, we can also store object also. Now how we can get this array? We can just use a dot, and we provide the property name movies, and after that we just save. You can see Infinity War, Civil War, Winter Soldier is printed. If we want some particular data, then we can use square bracket and then provide 1. Let's say Civil War. If I use 2, let's say Winter Soldier. If I just use 1 and say 0 and save, you can see Infinity War. And if you add something here, and you can also print with a square bracket if you want particular data. Now after that we can also, I just remove this city and I use another object, living, and after that we use colon, and here after that we use, and here we provide first state, then colon, here Delhi, comma, city, colon, New Delhi, and after that we have country, tree, we have India, And if you want continent, you can also add. Okay, this is our object inside another object. Okay, now if I want to print the value of this object, we can use a dot living dot. If I want city, just use city and save. You can see if I want state, then we get state. If I want country, we get country. Okay, I something that I wanted to tell you is you can see all of this in this console which I printed here. You can see age, first name, last name, and we have living, which is an object. You can see the value. Open the movies. You can see zero index. We have Infinity War. In one index we have Civil War. Then in index number two, we have Winter Soldier, and the length of the array is 3. And after that we have some other data also. Okay, like this just avoid this for now and just see this output. Okay, and after that we can also use function here. For example, I use salary, and here first we have to separate with comma, otherwise it give us error. Okay, salary colon, and after that we use function. Okay, function, and here after that we provide return 30,000 and save. You can see if I now open, you can see we have salary and it shows us F, which is indicating that we are using here, it is function. Okay, if it is object, then it shows us object. Okay, like this, it in curly bracket. If it is an array, then square bracket. And if it is a simple attribute or values, then we have property name and then value. Okay, after that if we want to call this, we just use simple a dot salary, and then it is a function that we have to use round bracket, and let's say you can see. Okay, this is how we can use an object. We can define value to it, and we can also use array in object, and we can also provide object inside an object, and we can also use function inside an object. Now we are going to see another way to declare object in JavaScript. For that we have to just use where, then the name of the object, for example a, and after that equal, then we have used new keyword, and then we use capital O, then object, and after that we use round bracket. This is how we declare a new object with name A. But what does it mean? In previous method we see we just use variable and we define as object and store values according to an object. But what if we don't know the value of an object to store? Then we just declare object, and after that we can store value to it. For example, first we provide a, then dot operator, and after that we name the property name. For example, f name, not f name. Okay, and after that we just define the value. For example, name is Ram, and after that just semicolon, then a dot l name and equals to Kumar, and after that we use a dot age equals to 30, and after that we use a dot email equals to Ram Kumar @email @gmail.com. Okay. Now after that, if we want to print, you see, if we just use document.write, and after that we just use a, it shows us simply object. Okay. But if we don't want that, we just use, instead of document.write, we use console.log, and after that we provide a, and let's say, you can see here we have object, age, email id, fname, lname. It is in alphabetic order. Okay. And after that we can also print document.write, and after that we just use a dot fname, and let's save. You can see if we want lname, then we just save. If we want age, let's save. If we want email, and save. You can see there is another way to you to call the object value. To call object value, we have another way also. Just use a, then square bracket, and after that just use single quote and provide the property name. Then provide the property name, fname, and save. You can see Ram is printed. If you use lname, let's say, you can see it is completely working fine. This is how you can declare a new object with the help of new and then object keyword, and this is how you can provide value to it with the help of dot operator. Okay. And after that you can also see how we can print this value with the help of square bracket. So that's it for today's video. If you like this video, please subscribe my channel, share with your friend, and bye bye.